someone mentioned the fact that late game PL, it was just super strong with the illusions because it tanks the glaives. Your supports aren't worried about being chunked down to half health because you've got this mass illusions that they don't care about being shredded a little bit because the rest of your team can stay behind, can back you up for these game-ending pushes.
For me, it was the tempo that Liquid set. They were running around as 4 while Miracle was pushing top and like farming alone for like 10 to 15 minutes. They didn't give EG the space to like farm Ancients and catch up on the Luna. That was the biggest thing for me.
What is this Elder Titan Team Liquid, man? What?
Dude, Secret just
again
really scared the hell out of them.
This guy's got PTSD.
Maybe they were just preparing for the finals and they're using the final strats in the game before.
Maybe Liquid doesn't see other teams anymore. They're all just
they're just worried about
they're
Secret.
blobs. They're like someone defeated us. We don't remember who.
They might do those same 3 bans versus Secret.
One more stat, guys, from the last game.
Please.
Because Fawn and I were talking about this, about how if you get Soul Catcher on, you can identify the real PL, even after the doppel.
Of course.
Miracle got Soul Catchered in that game once.
Once, right? Yeah.
Well,
because he played, he was away from them for the most part until he was online. And
here we go.
When you have Manta Diffuse,
back to basics, you just get the Wyvern. You know, take it for yourselves. It's their bread and butter.
Yep.
Now that is statistically significant.
Why?
Bell curves.
I'm done.
It does have like a 67% pick/ban rate in this tournament.
See?
So
Significant.
EG 3-1 with it so far in this patch. They've run it with both the supports, which I think gives them a nice added degree of flexibility.
Oh, AA Night Stalker, straight up from Liquid.
Hello.
What an opening. I like that. Their instant reactions to sort of the Wyvern and the strat, EG are going to pull out around with it. That AA is so good at punishing the play of the Wyvern.
Yep.
Night Stalker as well. I mean, you can see Liquid were happy getting those two. They were very, very ready to have an answer to this Winter Wyvern EG opening.
Do you think the Slardar will come out here?
I don't know. I
like it a lot.
Huh? Yeah.
I think I'd still rather see them just bring the Elspeth, but they do go for Slaughter.
It's such a good objective threatening combo out of your 2 supports. I mean, it makes the back end of your draft feel so much easier to me when your 2 supports already give you wave clear and the ability to threaten Roshan.
Yeah, and Crit has been absolutely nailing it on the Slardar at the Slam.
It's just great combo. Like you said, you can set up yourselves for the crush with the curse, and then curse plus corrosive haze, pretty much anyone dies. And as you mentioned, they both have wave clear and ways to take fights.
We got to see something creative from Evil Geniuses. I mean, it's a great combo, but you also know exactly what you guys are going to be doing now.
But they did have good success with it yesterday.
Sure. But Liquid, they're prepared for this. Ancient Apparition, we haven't seen them that much, and pretty good against that Wyvern. They got nice vision for the Roche pit. I mean, I'm worried. EG's got to pull something crazy out here. I'm getting scared.
Fair enough.
All right, anyway. Tick-tock as Team Liquid. Having some more thoughts here. Get rid of the Lycan.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised as well if we do just see Liquid again ban out the Medusa.
I think they ban out the Lycan. They have Night Stalker, and they're playing versus a Slardar lineup. Like there's too many easy potentials for Roche, and great whenever the nighttime pops.
Yep.
Doesn't
Winter Wyvern have a nighttime talent now, or somebody crazy?
Yes, Slardar, Wyvern, Spirit Breaker. I think that might be the 3 that get the night vision talents.
Night Boys.
But the night vision talents don't work when darkness is popped.
No,
because
hard
darkness
section.
reduces you to 675, I believe, or 650 vision.
And there's the Medusa. You had to ban
nice
that
call.
out. Yeah.
Yep.
That would have been super good for EG. Still with the opening, I think we can definitely still look at the Gyro and the Luna.
I think
RTC.
Gyro for EG this game.
Yeah.
I think it works so well with Winter Wyvern. Like you can just set up yourself for beautiful call downs in the flax.
Interesting that Evil Geniuses are the ones that are going to ban out the Bat Rider. Last time they had a Winter Wyvern and Bat Rider combo, that was some beautiful stuff. Winter's Curse into Lasso, back into the rest of the team. Really?
We saw the damage that Bat Rider can do versus Wyvern though. In the last game, even though EG did lose, you saw like in the situations where Bat Rider can't close the gap on Wyvern, it is
and Bat paired with Night Stalker is super scary.
Yes.
Each night time, it's so easy for you to get that jump, and
absolutely,
it's very hard to react.
You guys are right. Best to just ban it and not let the other team potentially snag it. So, hello.
Clockwork ban, very good versus Slardar.
Oh yeah, he's happy.
And I mean, the way that they played it the last time, he really messed with Arteezy's farm.
Oh, Veno AA.
Vision,
Oh,
Night Stalker,
goodness.
Veno. They're going to
Oh.
be looking to stop that Slaughter's Blink Daggers over and over again. And
I mean-
AA Veno is a devastating
Where's
combo.
your cold embrace now? There's so much magical coming out from Liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go
10
carry Winter
seconds
Wyvern
remaining.
now, huh? I mean,
I don't think that's the answer, Sax.
think
5
about it.
seconds remaining.
Deso? Huh?
This looks to be Universe's hero. He's he's talking a lot
Yep.
for this one, so
Well,
weighing in his input.
I mean, I feel like you want to see someone that builds a pipe.
yeah, there
There
we
you
go.
have it. You want someone that's going to be able to get these auras online. You have to have someone that can get a pipe at a decent time against this lineup. And Tide, I'm happy for EG that they get that one. That's something that Universe has been very solid on this major, and it's a really good response to Liquid's opening,
10
no doubt.
seconds remaining.
So much damage mitigation. The only thing you worry about, we saw Newbie get beat the other night with this, that you now have the 2 big cooldowns in the Curse and the Ravage to play around.
True.
You get a bit of a better lane now because Veno Gale is actually dispellable now by Kraken Shell,
Yes.
so you don't have to worry so much as in the past it was not.
Well, it's good. I mean, they got their defense, they got their ability to take Roche, but
Mhm.
you just see a little bit of more killing potential on Evil Geniuses, don't we?
EG's
Give me some
turn
murder.
to pick.
Abaddon there,
Oh,
too.
wow.
What a run at you, Team Liquid has.
Absolutely.
It is. It really
Oh
is.
my god.
Liquid.
That's a way to remove the corrosive haze.
Yeah.
Shields nonstop.
This is going to be a just horrific early game for Evil Geniuses once they draft around it.
Turn to battle.
Oh, no, that's
Oh,
not
okay.
drafting around it.
There's no stuns.
Yeah, one of the answers to the core Veno whenever you see it come out.
Yeah.
A lot of the times previously when Veno was much more popular, Anti-Mage would just be banned because it was seen as so strong to play against any sort of magical lineup.
This is such a good AM game.
It really is.
If he doesn't get like super punished early on, he can have a very free game. There's like we said, there's only the crippling fear to really lock him down in the later stages.
What's going to give EG vision, though? Like, Liquid has such a vision advantage with this draft, potentially, with the Night Stalker and the Venomancer wards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how is EG going to get the vision advantage to start a fight?
What is the Sumail hero?
10 seconds remaining.
Well, yeah, you make a good point with Team
5
Liquid. They are
seconds
lacking in
remaining.
stuns.
Do you
but
think
I
for
don't know.
EG they could go for something like the Queen because it's very elusive and there's only the Night Stalker crippling fear? It's one of Sumail's favorites as well.
EG's
Potentially.
turn to pick.
Sven, that is a super interesting ban. I don't think we've seen a Sven
No,
at
that
all.
is-
That might
something quite
say
different.
that might say Death Prophet to me. Oh, actually no, never mind. Never say AA. Never mind.
Interesting. Sven, anybody got any guesses as to why ban that hero out specifically? I mean, that should tell us something about the next pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
5
You know, people
seconds
have been
remaining.
teaching me
Well-
Wraith King is the anti-mage counter.
Interesting. I think the Sven is because of the corrosive haze. They want to be able to use that minus armor
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
and the fight's a little bit better. This Warcry can really counteract that a lot. I really do like. I think
mean-
Queen is one of the better ones for Sumail in this one.
I mean, the
I'm trying
real
to think
question
of
we're all
anything else.
asking is it a free Storm game?
It could be. Not a lot of
You
stuns.
have the Anti-Mage on your side.
Yeah.
Well,
I think elusive mid heroes would be nice.
what's stopping them from popping another puck?
Yeah, Puck was what I was thinking, just because at least you can then go to the Orb for vision. But if you do that, you limit Puck's initiation potential.
And that's a pretty squish hero for the amount of magical damage coming out from this team right now.
I mean, I guess Corrosive Haze on their heroes does give you vision, but it's just going to get purged off.
I mean, there's a lot of sort of magic over time. You don't think Sumail could crack out the Timber again this game? Yeah.
Could be pretty tanky. Instant burst for these heroes.
I mean, they did win the game. He did suffer heavily at the start, but
Yeah.
he was able to build it back up. He gets a hood online.
I think
Pretty
they're still-
golden this game. The lack of lockdown is going to make it very hard to deal with a Timber that gets past the start.
AA is quite.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, yes, okay, true.
And I think there are a lot of heroes in the pool that would really bully him in lane as well.
Okay. What about maybe some more time? Maybe the Sumail DK.
oh, that's
someone
a
that
little
can-
tanky. I like that. Little Pushka too. We haven't seen any push, and yeah, I'm just
Exactly.
gonna go for the
Yep.
club.
I thought it had to be this one, to be honest.
You needed more mobility.
Okay.
I think it's you want a hero that can scale as well. You can't just all in on the anti-mage. Sure, in some situations it can work, but this gives them contingency plans.
All right, Liquid, they're going to be picking up a stutter here then. They've got a lot that they have to deal with now from
10
Blinky
seconds
Heroes.
remaining.
What's left in the pool? And Morphling's still there.
Oh, no.
Could this be a good Morphling
5
game?
seconds remaining.
I mean, any game's a good Morphling game.
True, we've seen it being banned out a lot of the times. This draft, it's been ignored.
Mm. All right.
I know that Miracle doesn't like playing the same hero twice either, so I'm trying to think of a different hero.
Is there any
around.
temptation to pick a Slark?
I don't think so. Not for Sam.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You know who we haven't seen in a long time? The Bloodseeker, huh?
I was thinking about that earlier
Okay.
because Newbie
They
picked that with
did
the
it,
triple
yeah.
dots, but it looked so bad. Like
It was
Moogie
bad.
just got destroyed.
What could they go with? I mean, they could go high aggression, like Ursa, Venge, something that's going to be able to fight early and fast.
I mean, any kind of more lockdown is going to be super useful for this team. Yeah, Lone True down. Well, 20 seconds. They're having just as much
Yeah.
problem as me. I don't feel bad not knowing about it.
I mean, they played around with a ban on a Drow. Could they pick out a Drow themselves this time?
Oh, where's your lockdown then? I mean,
Maybe OD.
OD, huh? Yeah, there's not much follow-up, though. I mean, it's all magical damage, too. Couple pipes. It'll be
Dragon
all right.
Knight, PL, OD.
Uh-oh. The Chess Master in a corner 0?
They
Yay!
All right.
It's been ignored and it's very strong and nowadays it's much better against the AM. So I like that finisher.
Are they gonna play this a carbon copy of the last game? Style wise?
Probably just make space for that morph, run
Yeah.
run at them as 4. However, this
Huh.
time it's a little different. There is an anti-mage.
There isn't it? Yeah, they've got something else to scale up.
All right. Liquid, one win away from a rematch with Secret in our grand final. EG needs a win to stay alive. Owen, who have you got?
This one is so hard because my heart's telling me there's an AM against a Veno, and so many times the Veno has got to a point where it does nothing in the AM, just carries the game. But for me, Miracle, he's on something today. He's playing like a madman, and with that Morphling finish, yeah,
10 seconds
I've got to go with
remaining.
Miracle and the boys on Liquid for this one. I think.
I think Liquid is
Seconds
the better
remaining.
team at the moment, but I like the EG last 2 picks. The AM and the Queen of Pain for me versus that minimal disable.
Oh, this is so hard.
hard.
This is a
I
tough
feel
one.
like the blink, they have way too many blinks on EG and not enough lockdown, but Morphling is just a broke hero. I'm going to just hope for the best of 3. I'm going to go for Team Evil Geniuses. Let's go Animage.
All right.
Oh,
I'm in the same spot as Fogged where I still feel like EG has the better draft, but I thought they had the better draft in the last game. I'm gonna go EG, but
Oh
Liquid's
God!
looking
No.
scary.
Oh, no. Game over.
all right. We're gonna see who will move on and whether EG can force game 3 one more time over to Toby1 and Blitz.
A game 3 would be a beautiful thing, but right now, the draft-wise, it looks fun. It looks like it bounces back and forward. What do you think, Smiles?
Do you just go? Oh, okay. I don't know. Typically, this would be a really nice anti-mage game. I don't like saying the word free anymore because it just gets thrown into
Because
me.
everyone's memeing on you.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, in previous games, it'd be free. But now Dota's weird, and anti-mage and Storm both suck. Like, I think the last 8 AM games I've seen, it's been a loss.
Yeah.
Like, in the pro scene for a while, there was this thought process that Morphling and Veno both get countered by anti-mage. Because if you think about it, like, what's Veno do? He spits magic at you.
Yeah.
What's anti-mage do? He's got spell shield. Veno can't really keep up with your pace. He just gets jumped on. Your mana pool gets obliterated. You die in like 2 seconds. Anti-mage doesn't really care about the wards either. And Morphling used to be very reliant on his mana, right? Like, he would use his mana combo, then anti-mage jumps on you, you die in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it feels like AM's timing is a lot worse. And this hero has no stats now. That's like the downside of it. He doesn't have HP. You have this thing that gives you 175 health, but if you don't take the 20 attack speed, a lot of people take the 20 attack speed, you just allows you to farm faster. Then you've got the 15 agi, which is a lot, but it's also versus the minus 2 second blink.
Yeah, you have to take the 2 second blink. Like, I remember we were having this long debate with Black over in China. He's just like, there's no other choice right now. You can't keep your farming patterns unless you get that 2 second down.
Yeah, and that's the downside. Is like now you have to choose stats versus your farm ability. And in the past, your talent tree lined up a lot more so that you could get both tanky and because of the 5 second blink cooldown. Like this 1 second makes this hero feel really bad, Toby.
Yeah,
30
that's what I'm
seconds
actually
to
really
go.
concerned. Like after throughout this entire major, we'd see them go, you know what, Aegis is a really great player because he understands these critical timings, avoiding small items in order to get the big items up and running, and then gets involved in the fights. And then you say to an anti-mage, you know what, Arteezy, you've been having a bit of a hard time, mainly because you're being pressured heavily. You're in a lane against Napadan. Good luck, bro. And now we're also going to make it harder to farm because the anti-mage blinks even slower. He can't transition through the camps any better.
The battle begins.
Yeah, I think if Anti-Mage loses this game, and I said that the last time I saw an AM game, when there were 0 stuns and 0 counters to him, and he still lost, but I think this would be the one that makes me give up hope on this hero. I've already given up hope on Storm. Like, it doesn't even matter if the enemy team doesn't have stuns anymore, like, that hero still loses. But AM, I'll give it one more try. And
So the new patch log's coming out. It's going to be AM has 1 second less cooldown on his blink at all levels, and Storm Spirit gets some kind of indirect buff, and Omni Knight gets completely shredded.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for to learn from this major. Please, Ice Frog, make it so.
we're getting a mind control mid Abaddon.
It is. Matubberman actually went to the top, so
Yeah.
I thought the Mind Control were going up against Arteezy, but they actually pair Veno against it. It looks like Matumba's still not exactly certain what he wants to level up. He hasn't skilled a single point. Waiting to see how this lane's going to pan out.
And
Words. Languages.
EG
Really
is a
good.
little bit more traditional with how they run their cores. Like, almost always
Universe.
the 1 and the 2 and the 3. It's very
That's a lot of damage with Void, with the Chilling Touch bonus and the slow, plus the creep wave behind him. He'll salve up now. He brought consumables just for this. The salve will get cancelled.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's got 9 tangos too.
Kura's not wanting to give this
What is
up.
this train?
Well, with the creep wave, they can dive under the towers at least and keep the pressure on him. You Void again, you do some good range damage.
They're trying to deny the next wave over. They're trying to make it so that he can't just hold the wave in, and then
Push
the
under
wave
the
gets
tower.
doubled. Yeah, but
Oh, Miracle's keeping this lane back pretty far. Like, it's in the perfect spot for the Morphling. He's 8-4 on the lane. Tide only got 2 hits out of this one. Matumba in trouble. Crushes there. GH wants to try and create space. Body block. Matumba. It won't happen. Fear's got the range damage.
yeah,
They will find the first blood.
And this is just classic Liquid. Like, they're willing to sacrifice their one position, like nobody else is. And I think this has always been a philosophy of Kuro's, is that what was really popular that we used to say is somebody's game has to be ruined so that other people can have a good game. And this game, it just has to be Matumba Man. And I think out of all the carries, he's kind of embraced this role. You see Secret doing something similar with how they move around Ace. You know, sometimes Ace will play the true one, and other times he'll be this guy who has to just take every single fight so that mid one can prosper.
Yeah. It's going to make it difficult when you're a team going up against this, right? Like, you come in with the mindset, we're going to focus on one hero, like the targeting of Samael with EG about a year ago. And everyone's like, let's just keep killing this guy, and then they switch him to the off lane, and things worked wonderfully then for EG. But how do you do that when you always have this lane switch? You're never certain who's actually going to be the one when both the 3 and the 1 can become the 1.
Yeah, that's Liquid's strength, is that all 3 players are willing to play whatever role is needed just to win the game. Whereas EG is still trying to figure out kind of balance among that.
No Hunter in the night, he can't take to the trees, tries to Void, use that movement speed with boots, and well, into the pit, won't be able to get there. Fear gets the 2nd kill for Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, maybe not the hero that you want to get all these last hits on, but a kill is a kill. As Matumba Man now level 3, GH did create a lot of space from there. He was able to pick up quite a bit of farm off of this. And Anti-Mage and Morphling, identical in farm, as is mid. Like, Mind Control's holding his own.
He's not doing too bad.
Yeah.
18-3 against the 15 for Samael. Like, what do you even do? Like, you want a Shadow Strike? That's not gonna fly with Mind Control. So how do you even harass down the Abaddon? You can't kill him when you hit your 6, because Mind Control will hit his 6 by that point, and then Borrowed Times is gonna cancel any kind of attack you have.
Yeah.
And Matumbaman's now being really efficient for the offlane. You talk about sacking him, but it's the power of the Venomancer when you got these 2 camps easily close to each other. They have the Observe Ward up on the hill, so Evil Geniuses can't just throw down an aggressive ward and gank into the top lane anymore. Not without Liquid knowing what's coming.
Fear right now, spotting him out. Matumba Man doesn't have a TP RTZ. What he's trying to do right now is look at how many creeps are here. They're trying to completely zone him out so that he can't get any of this XP, because this would instantly shoot him to level 4.5.
Yeah.
That's why they're playing so aggressively. The point isn't to kill. The point is to just take him out of the zone.
Oh, they can get the kill as well. They'll be happy with it. They force the Gale out, and here comes the TP from Kuro.
Yep.
So, no chilling touch cast just yet. And Matama can now stand in lane. Kuro will leech a little bit of this experience, but at least having a level 2 Plague Ward is going to make it so Fear can't just 2-hit down the Plague Ward. And goodbye, Universe. Underneath the tier 1 tower on the bottom lane, he dies. And now it's EG who will TP crit over. Someone has to soak up the experience. And space now gained for Matumberman.
Both safe lane carriers having a reasonably good time right now. The Morphling, though, with a heavy level advantage as a result of him being able to win this lane, largely dual lane. Whereas EG, they've been focusing a lot of their efforts on this tri-lane. They assume that mid is going to go fine. It is for the most part. Mind Control is actually doing a very good job of keeping up. He's got a bottle with a DD in it.
It's practically even CS, so it's pretty good for him. And Crit now will die on the bottom lane. GH and Miracle working together once more to find these kills. And they're very happy to dive when you get a lot of 1 charges. There's 8 magic 1 charges on Morphling and 4 stick charges on that Night Stalker.
He hits for so much right now. It's 5 minutes into the game and he hits for 122. That is how they're dying.
It's not like Universe has a lot to protect himself. Like, he's got 1 charges himself, but only 1 point up in Kraken Shell. And with Night Stalker being this aggressive, there's no stacks once again. We saw it in Game 1. And in Game 2, it looks to be something very similar. Can't stack up anything. The Titan can't just anchor smash his way up through a couple of levels. And with Matubberman reaching this level 5 shortly, level 3 Plague Wards will be difficult to deal with on top. They've already been committing 3 heroes to try and turn the balance of this top lane. Akuro run to the side. They're bringing GH over. The crush is nice, but then again, only his GH. They keep running forward. Kuro wants to help out. There's the Chilling Touch bonus damage with the extra slow. Matubberman's Plague Wards. A real nuisance for evil geniuses. Maybe they want to rotate. Samel's waiting on the shrine for somebody. But while all that happens, you again lose Universe on this bot lane.
Yeah, this 130 damage a hit Morphling. Normally, you don't even focus on this lane because it's a one-on-one, but Miracle is just eating him up. He's got 3,700 net worth now. It's 1k above the next highest person, and it's only 7 minutes in. Can't understate how large of a lead that is for him. And he's even going to grab a tower on top of this for his team.
Yep.
Maybe for the 2nd game in a row, he's just going to get a relatively free game. Nobody can really touch him. It's not easy for them to gank him without Sumail rotating over, but Sumail's got his own problems to deal with in this mid lane. Mind Control holding him here, and so not a lot of support coming from the other lanes. And this quick start might be what Morphling needs to keep up with his anti-mage once he gets his Battle Fury.
Yep. And what do you even do as EG? Like, you went for the anti-mage. The panel was talking about it. What happens if anti-mage has a bad early game? Like, how does he even recover? Like, but what do you even do to rotate to the bottom lane? It's not like the anti-mage can go and stand against that Morphling. And the support that's there isn't enough to work either. The Wyvern and Salada, one of the most popular combinations teams were looking for in the first 2, now really isn't that much of an answer because you don't have the level 6, you don't have the curse on the Wyvern, the control factor to then let the Salada get crushed, no implication, so you're not hitting this power point from the supports, while GH at the very end of the night time is still posturing to the EG supports. Yeah. That's where they can work it in. GH, trouble, Matumberman, here's the 2-man Gale, he'll get up the hill. Matumberman's not level 6 yet, so there's no Nova to intimidate them, but the slows, there's no answer.
Yeah, I think it's less the hero changes and more, hold that thought, Sumail coming in. He's got his ultimate too.
Yeah,
Doesn't want just Kuro though.
Yeah, he wants GH in the tree line and Kuro, but he won't get that. The Scream comes in, GH will end up going down. Bottom lane, Universe dies once more. You can see Scriff frantically trying to move the camera around to catch it because he knew it was inevitable. Teasy will blink away, but he can't stand here.
Yeah, he's hitting for way too much right now with the double damage rune. Constantly staying at 400 health. There's going to be no rebuttal as...
Do you just abandon the lane? Do you just let it go and push tight into the jungle?
Yeah, this is kind of insane. And I was saying it's less about the anti-mage and the storm spirits of the world and more that other heroes just push the pace too fast.
Run. Is they have enough damage to get through Fear before the TP will complete? No. But this is now going to be a tier 1 tower on the top lane after EG have to abandon it. The Morphling on bottom, which 1, they can't kill, and 2, they can't stop him from pushing.
Dire's top tower is under
I'm not sure what
attack.
the answer is right now.
Yeah, I'm not certain either.
He's just... They can't really touch him. He's going to grab a tier 2. It seems like EG really have a rough time dealing with this style where it's 4 protect 1. 4 people are playing on one side of the map. Miracle just continues to play on the other. They're trying so hard to secure Arteezy's farm that they're not able to make moves around the map.
This is almost the worst here, but a good timing. 13 seconds till borrowed time comes up, cooldown. Mind control gets crushed up. Samel's got the burst damage available as he just let everything rip. For the moment, Fear is coming down, so is Matum, and support to Mind Control. Sticks up. Where's that borrowed time? 2 seconds away. Couldn't get it up. And Abaddon will fall. That's the second highest net worth on the field. But he's second highest net worth and behind by 2.3k to the Morphling.
Yep. And Miracle just continues to farm. He owns this bottom area right now. GH might go down. He's trying to get the juke.
Samael. He's got him. But then again, Fear here to help out Kuro. They're coming in 1 by 1 here, Team Liquid. Crit wants to go for more. No more TP supports on the way. Until now, underneath the tier 2 tower, it's going to be Mind Control, shielding up Kuro, and then attacking into Fear. Where is that flight? It just isn't there for the Winter Wyvern. So EG continue to hunt for the kills, but with the protective shield bubbles of Mind Control, they just can't focus the target. Crit has to go into the sprint and run away. It'll wear off in a second, and then Mind Control will close the distance. Vortex up, and he actually pops the ultimate to keep the chase going. Who cares? It's a minute cooldown.
That was a cool play. I like that. He instantly pops it so that he breaks the stun so he can get the chase off. Crit might have thought that he was clear. Mind Control using the ult offensively, which is something we don't see very often at all. And now Miracle rotating to this mid lane. He's going to have something like a 13, 12-minute Linken's. And this is what we're talking about. These heroes just push the pace of the game a little bit too quickly.
Yep.
There is still kind of a timer where EG, if they can hold out for long enough, Arteezy can carry them against these heroes.
Yeah.
But oftentimes teams, we saw it at Perfect World as well. They play so fast against the anti-mage, you never let them get online.
I just love, too, we're seeing just how dynamic Liquid can be from game 1 to game 2. Like, yeah, you could have played a little bit slower. Yes, Miracle did get an amazing start, but they show the fact they don't just have to be this 4-man ball. They can move around as 5. It's not a one-trick pony, this Liquid lineup. They've got such depth to not only the roster, they can, like the heroes they can draft for every single role, but also the timing options they can attack you with.
Yeah, it's 12 minutes in. Miracle, 2,500 net worth higher.
At least Universe. Okay, so Universe has the ultimate available. Abaddon triggers off the borrowed time. That's what the curse was onto. Now you go for your crush. Crit just gets popped by Miracle. They want to go for more, but shields and one charge. It's Mind Control. He'll shrug it off. Universe, you can ulti this if you want to, but you're not going to achieve anything. The rest of EG bailed out. You have Sonic Wave. You have Rapid.
Miracle.
And they couldn't do anything. Miracle. He's going to go for more. He's going to kill off Wyvern. We're kind of flying Morphling.
He uses the morph so he can slow down for the hit. They just run at them right now, and EG, they can't play the same kind of style. They've got a hero that effectively can't really fight with them right now, and Liquid know this.
Oh god, Lincoln's is under 13 minutes it gets completed.
Yeah, they've played this kind of defensive hero style too, where they've got this hero like Abaddon and Veno, both heroes very hard to kill, and so EG feel like they have no moves to make. At the same time, they're trying to create space for this anti-mage so they don't just lose all their tier 2 towers, but Liquid is playing at a blistering pace right now, not allowing EG to get any sort of foothold in this
that's
game.
easy, Car. Give him a break, he'll blink himself out. I actually thought for a moment, oh, it's because he didn't have mana, GH. He jumped over, but using Hunter of the Night and Void meant he didn't have Crippling Fear.
Now they're going to grab this last tier 2 tower of the game. At 13 minutes, Liquid have all the tier 2s.
A kill for EG! A kill for EG! A kill... That.
Everyone TPs out, goes back to their base, and now EG in a situation where it looks like they just have to hold high ground now at 13 minutes in. This Morphling has 2,000 gold on top of his Lincolns. We talked about how he just got his Lincolns 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes later, he's got 2,000 gold in the bank. Nearly double the farm of the next hero. Even on his team. Like this is pretty one-sided right now. 10,000 gold lead at 14 minutes.
Yeah, it's a very hard ask for EG to hold, but we'll hold on to the faith as Ice Blast will hit a range creep. So at least a little bit of a waste. Miracle where Sumail doesn't want anything to do with that. No adaptive strike. If this E-Blade's online, Sumail is dead the second that jump happens from Miracle.
Yeah, they're trying to force him back. He only has 700 HP loaded up, but he's just going to TP top. And EG, they're doing whatever they can. They understand that this anti-mage hero, if you allow him time, he can do it. But they don't have a lot of time right now.
He's so close to the Battle Fury. Like, he can buy it now if the courier can safely get into the side shop, into the secret shop, but that's a pretty tall order as well. He's just blinking back. Courier is now making the run out. So Battle Fury timing is not horrendous.
No, it's not.
It's going to be 15 minutes up for the anti-mage. Can they create the space? Where does the vision game start getting played?
Considering they don't have any towers, it's not bad at all. It's just when you look over at the other network and you see that Miracle is 5,000 gold ahead, which is a full major item.
We'll cross that bridge when it gets blasted up. For now, get him space, get the Battle Fury up and running, and let Arteezy slip outside of the base and start farming. Like, can he even just go Radiant side? Team Liquid own the Dire side. They're spending most of their time there. Sumail pushes out the bottom. They can bring down that tier 1 tower with a catapult wave. Maybe they have some space for Arteezy.
He's got to cut waves right now. Like, he can't allow Liquid to just go for the high ground. Liquid, a very disciplined team. As that bottom, mind control. He gets Winner's Curse. I don't think he really cares about this, though.
Yeah, especially after Sumail already TP'd all the way back.
That's a little bit of miscommunication.
They're not keeping the pressure up. Now Winter's Curse will be down for 70 seconds. Arteezy is still getting more space up on the top, pushing it quickly. But he's so concerned. As far as Dire Vision goes, they do have one ward watching Kuro and GH. It's just, well, right next to Arteezy. Moving like it's not even there.
He's going to get pinged out, but...
Sumail's back to pushing bottom lane.
Yeah, they have to split the map right now.
But he doesn't have a TP scroll. Like, if Liquid want to go high ground, Sumail's cooldown is still 40 seconds on that TP.
I'll look at Matama Man, by the way. He's farming the area that makes Dire side Veno so good. And he's just like, this is mine. I guess I'm Dire Veno.
Farm for Arteezy. He's taking Plague Ward after Plague Ward. Where's the micro, Matumba? Deny those Plague Wards. Not happening. Efficiency, please. Universe is getting some space up on top. Gonna try and build into a pipe, if possible, to save his team.
Possible. He's got the cloak aspect of it.
Slowly, at least he'll have the hood. But he's thinking about his mana issues too. He's trying to build Arcane Boost for the squad. Liquid, very simple attack into Roshan. This lineup, 10 times better at killing off Roshan.
Yes. Well, when your Morphling is this farm. He's got an E-Blade now. 4 minutes after he picks up his Lincolns.
Alright. Here's the space creation. This is what EG needed to have happen. Tier 1 towers, lost on bottom. They need to be able to defend. Ultimates need to be used this time around. Titan to Ravage, Sonic Wave. Get the Curse in the right position. Even let Curse set up the fight. The problem they're probably going to have, however, is Miracle's the only one on the front lines. Nope, Mind Control will join him. So they got 2 to choose from. That tier 3 tower, there's fortification to save it. Sumail is still creep skipping out. He'll start his TP back now. Needs a little bit of time to build up the mana. Fortification bought a little bit of that time, but the tier 3 tower is gone. Universe can't close the distance, but that's what the curse is for. Abaddon, the ulti comes out. They're not moving in. The curse is used, but there is no follow-up. Once more from EG, a rinse and repeat of the battle on the tier 2 tower top, and there's your E-Blade pop, not enough damage. The Crusher and Crypt pulls some space, but here comes your Ice Blast. Fear, get out of your own hug!
He wants Universe 2. He's going to keep going for this. Dive into their base. Doesn't matter.
Boy.
18 minutes in. They've got a full set of racks. 14k ahead.
Run, Crit! Run!
Nope, he's going to go down to Liquid is relentless right now. They're not going to make...
Arteezy creep skipping, doing his job.
Yeah, they're not going to make the mistakes that Na'Vi did. This is a very disciplined push.
Yeah, take the mid lane. Then prep to go wherever else you want to pop. Like, you've got the Aegis Immortal still on Miracle. And at this rate, he's going to complete up Skadi before they even push the next high ground.
The pace of this game right now, it just, Anti-Mage can't really keep up. He usually needs this timing window of 30 minutes. Once it gets to like 30 minutes, then he's going to be fine against this lineup, but it's not even the AM's issue, right? It's the rest of his team right now is just getting crushed. He's 1-0-1. And nowadays, it feels like the strategy about playing against an AM is
Curse.
farm doesn't really
2
matter.
seconds. 1 second. Fear. Oh, down he goes. Arteezy cleaning up the creep wave. Mind Control stands at the front lines as the Plague Wards are putting down Miracle, wondering who he really wants to pop. He doesn't have the combination for another 8 seconds, but then the damage into crit is unbelievably high. Waveform in. The Ravage wants to buy more time, and the lead throws the AA ult all the way into base, but it connects on Sumail, hiding in the fountain. E-Blade pop once more. This game is done. It's over. Not even 20 minutes on the board. It's an ultra kill for Miracle. He wants it. Give it to him. Arteezy in the corner. It's a rampage for Miracle. And a grand final for Team Liquid while they'll face up in a revenge match against Team Secret.
That was so quick and so dominant from Liquid. That bottom lane absolutely destroyed. They couldn't really get online at any point. They couldn't create the space that the anti-mage needed.
Yep.
Felt like all 3 lanes went Liquid's way. Such an impressive victory. And this is there's levels to this game. You see a team like VP,